You're listening to Northwoods Church Matters, a podcast of Northwoods Church in Evansville, Indiana, where we discuss why the local church matters and things that matter to the local church. I'm your host, Matt Higgins.
Hey, well, welcome back to the Northwoods Church Matters podcast. We have a motley crew here in the room that I am really excited about. We're going from right to left, we have Ryan Moore, our missions pastor here. We're going to applaud for everybody.
Probably not.
No, probably not. We have Bobby Pell,
Yes.
our lead pastor, our fearless leader is here.
He's actually very afraid today.
Yeah. And we have our women's ministry liaison, Rachel Bland.
Hello, everyone.
And for the first time, her podcast debut.
Woo!
Drum roll, please.
Bad
We
sound
have
effects.
Miss Kathy Pinnicuff.
Yay!
Yay!
She actually runs this church.
Yeah.
I say that all the time. She is the boss.
She's the captain.
She's
The
the
captain.
captain.
We call her
Captain.
Captain Kathy.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so we're going to do a series of Christmas questions. This is our infamous Christmas podcast. I think this is like the third or fourth time we've done this.
It's so fun.
Our 20th, I'm not sure.
Or 20th. It feels like 20th.
Yeah.
First question. What is your most memorable gift opening as a child? We'll start with Ryan P. Moore.
It would have to be the firehouse from Ghostbusters. One year, I got the firehouse, stood 2.5 feet tall, big old thing. Love that thing. My parents still have it.
Wow.
It's still in the attic at my parents' house. Yep.
My parents threw out all my toys. So
Oh, mine didn't. I have almost every toy that I can think of that's still at their house. And my kids, when we go down, we still play with them. They play with my
you could
toys.
appear on that Toy Hunter
I
show.
could. I
Yeah.
could. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd say two memorable would be the first bike I ever had. It was really cold outside, but I ignored it. And I went to all the other presents. And my sister, Debbie, she pulled me off to the side and she said, "Do you not like your bike?" I said, "Yeah, I can't play with it. It's cold outside.
Mhm.
I'm not going out there with that bike." She said, "Well, Mom and Dad are upset that you don't act like you like it." And I said, "Well, what am I supposed to do? Go over there and stand by it?" I said, "I'm really confused. What do you want me to do?" And she said, "Well, maybe sit on it for a second and then say to them you like it." And I said, "Okay, I will." That was probably the most memorable that comes to my mind. And then I don't know if you remember these old, they were, I don't know, maybe 3 feet, almost a yard, I would say, in size. Is these metal fire engines, red metal fire engines, probably before Rachel's time for sure. I played with that thing for years, and I remember getting that.
Awesome.
The only thing that I could really think of, we got a trip to Disney World one year, but I was trying to think of a toy that I played with. And I had got this camera, and it was in between the digital camera phase and the film cameras.
Polaroid.
Yeah, but it wasn't a Polaroid. It's not the disposable camera one. It was like a long camera looking thing. You took a picture and then it produced a 2x1 inch photo. And then it was on these strips. So you had to pull it out once it was done. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever because then you could get the decorative strips and all of this kind of stuff. And I have pictures of my baby dolls. And that was really cool. I would dress up the baby dolls and then take pictures of them. And that was fun.
Do you
And
still have those pictures?
I do actually. I think they are in a scrapbook somewhere. I'm almost positive that they are still there. But I also love cameras, so that was fun.
My big thing was an Atari.
Oh, yeah.
I'm dating myself.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And the Pitfall game.
That was great.
Pitfall.
Pitfall was a great
Loved
game.
Pitfall.
Yeah.
I loved Pitfall.
And I have no idea what these things are.
You need to go retro.
Yeah. You
Pitfall was a great game.
Yes.
Yeah, I got to the end.
We had that.
I don't know if I got to the end, but I spent hours
Oh.
playing Pitfall.
Yeah, that was a great game.
Fun. I took this question a completely different way. My most memorable gift opening was we had both sets of grandparents there at my house. My grandmother was living in a nursing home at that time, like an assisted living facility. She went there of her own volition. And that particular Christmas morning, the pipes froze in the nursing home. Everything got soaked in her apartment. And so I remember my dad, my uncle, and all the family having to go over there and try to rescue her stuff from the nursing home because the pipes froze on Christmas morning. Yeah, so that was most memorable gift opening because we didn't have gift opening.
Yeah.
As a kid, there's a selfish part of me who's like, we're stopping for this?
Right.
Save grandma.
We got to save grandma. All right, what is your least favorite holiday dish?
Dry turkey. I had a grandmother that Thanksgiving and Christmas lunch, they just mirrored each other. And every year when we go over there for Thanksgiving or Christmas, Granny would always make turkey, and it was always done too long.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of those bites of turkey where you have to drink water or something to get it
Chase
down.
it with a drink.
It's like the Chevy Chase Christmas turkey.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Yeah.
crunchy.
Crunch, crunch.
Yeah, dry turkey.
Mm.
Green bean casserole.
Here, here.
Gag a maggot.
Stop.
I love
I
it.
love it.
Love
No.
it. I hate sweet potato casserole.
Oh, no.
That's bad
No.
too.
Yeah.
It's so gross. It's almost as bad as cranberry out of a can.
You are one
Oh,
step
no.
removed from Northwood. You are one step.
You're wrong. That's all.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm gathering.
That
right now.
is
No.
awful.
Oh,
I knew
no.
heads
Oh
were going to turn
my
with that answer.
stars.
Right.
In defense of sweet potato casserole, we had a
You don't have to
friend's-
defend it.
Well, we had a Friendsgiving, and one of the girls made a sweet potato casserole, and I tried a bite because I was like, I really don't like this, but I'll try some since she brought it. And it actually was okay. It was the best sweet potato casserole I've ever had. Still not my favorite.
What is so bad about sweet potato casserole? What turns you off about it?
I really don't know, to be completely honest. I think it's a texture thing, maybe, because to me, it kind of like is like smashed bananas
Mm-hmm.
and
Smashed
baby food.
bananas.
like a liquidy kind of thing. Then you try to fix it. You basically don't like the actual sweet potato vegetable. So then you add all of the sugar possible to it, from brown sugar to marshmallows to maybe caramel even. I don't even know. No, it's not good. It's a vegetable, not a pie.
Move on.
That's
Okay, so mine is any kind of cranberry dish
Oh, yeah.
from the can, fresh. Doesn't matter. Any of them.
Don't like any
No,
of it.
no good.
I agree.
I'm with Bobby on green bean casserole. I think even the sound of like that cream of mushroom soup coming out of the can,
Right.
it's like,
Right.
it's awful.
Yeah.
All right, finish this thought. It wouldn't be Christmas without blank.
My kids.
Well, one day you won't have them at home. I'm just
I know,
letting you
I
know.
know.
We can go ahead and have a counseling session now, but
I'm in that season where Christmas morning is fun. I really can't imagine right now not having that excitement.
I get it. We'll work on you later.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, there's just I like the Christmas lights. I like the Christmas music. I like the Christmas season when it comes to church. I like the things that happen around here during this year. There's a lot of things that I think are good answers for me. I like the reminder of what the season means. So I know that's not answering the question because I've just given 3 things.
That's okay. You can have multiple answers.
I think Christmas isn't Christmas without my mom makes, how do you say it kind of thing. The beignets or beignets is how I grew up saying it. And so every Christmas morning, she would always make the dough the night before, and then she would make them that morning. And so if we don't have those, then it's just not Christmas, because the only time of year we get them is Christmas.
That's a fun tradition.
So it was fun.
For us, it's just spending time with our family. It's the one time of the year, especially now that we have teenagers, that we get to make a stop at everybody's house and see everybody.
That's good.
I'm a connoisseur of eggnog. It's the only time of year you can get it, and it's wonderful. So I love eggnog.
I did find a Pinterest recipe that you can make your own eggnog if you really want to.
I don't know if I'm that adventurous. I mean,
Yeah.
That should have been on my least favorite.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I don't like eggnog either.
although I was fooled the other day. You know, I don't drink alcohol, and I was going through Schnucks, and I saw something that said eggnog, and I picked it up and put it in the cart, and it turned out to be a bottle of booze that was flavored like eggnog. And fortunately, I caught it before I checked out with it.
Before church members saw you.
Right, exactly. Name one Christmas song that has to be on your Christmas party playlist.
The Christmas song from the intro to Christmas Vacation.
Yes!
Yeah.
That's so
That's a
good.
good one.
I go around the office thinking it's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's true.
That's how we know when it's Christmas.
Yeah,
here.
we do. Well, even after.
Yeah, that's
It's still coming after.
It's true.
So
No longer a Christmas song here at the office.
that's what happens around here is I'll just go around singing, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Now, why is it that's all I sing? I don't know any more of the words, but I know those.
I wrote that song down too, but part of me thinks I was influenced. Singing it.
Subliminal.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
you're being
Implanted.
influenced subtly. But I was gonna say, since it's a Christmas playlist, I think the Mariah Carey "All I Want for Christmas" has to be on the playlist.
No. Oh.
No.
So we have worst ideas of the
No,
day. They're necklaces, and just so that you know, Rachel now has 2.
that's not true. Kathy P is with me on the sweet potato casserole.
No, I like it.
Oh, what?
No, you're on your own in that.
Ah!
We love it.
I love that stuff.
What's your song?
I put down "Have a Holly Jolly Christmas" with Burl Ives.
Oh, that's a classic.
That's good.
That is classic.
Yeah. I like Run DMC, Christmas in Hollis.
Oh my stars!
What?
That's a jam.
I
Yeah.
don't even know if I've heard that.
You're old enough to remember that one.
Oh.
You just got the old card.
If you have an Atari, you've heard.
I probably have heard it.
Yeah.
Maybe I just didn't know who sings it.
Yeah.
Why don't you sing it for us?
I'm not going to rap on it.
Do y'all remember Amy Grant and Point of Grace and all of them? Okay, so I used to play Amy Grant's Christmas album like I was the superstar singer.
Yeah, I'm
and
not surprised
I
about
loved that album. It was so fun. And then Point of Grace, I like their A Christmas Story one too because we did a Christmas cantata on that one year.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
fun.
When is Rachel going to get up on stage for worship team?
Never.
I think another good one is Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
Yes, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
That was one of
It's
the
a
first
classic.
Christmas songs I learned to play on the piano.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas shoes. That's a good one.
No Christmas shoes.
That's the one Matt wants removed from the playlist.
Although you wouldn't believe the number of people that love that song that have come up to me and like, it's so sad. It's like, no, it's not. It's contrived.
That's bad.
All right. When is the correct time to open Christmas presents?
So when I grew up, it was very early. It was rude. It was so early. No, it wasn't daylight outside.
Wait, was
But-
it Christmas morning?
Well, it was Christmas morning. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, it was Christmas morning, but the time of day was super early. Now that I have kids, they have never woken up early for Christmas presents. Like
Really?
it's 7:30, 8 o'clock, and we love it.
What does that say about your gift giving?
Maybe it's not great, but they act excited. Maybe it's all of
That's
all
still
it's
early for
right.
me.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
putting
know.
that out there. 7:38 is still early.
Oh, it's for some, but yeah. It's light outside typically when our kids get up.
Mm-hmm.
When I grew up, we would open one present on Christmas Eve, and then we would open the rest of the presents Christmas morning. That's what I think is the right answer to this question.
Yeah.
The right answer to this question is you open one, because I know there are some families who open their presents on Christmas Eve.
Mhm.
Those families are just wrong.
That is wrong.
Okay, that's inappropriate. Christmas is Christmas morning. Christmas Eve, one present. You sort of whet the appetite. You have an appetizer. And then you have the real deal on Christmas morning. That's what I got.
I agree with you. People that open presents on Christmas Eve need to pray for more fruit of the Spirit.
That's exactly right.
because patience is a fruit
That's
of the Spirit.
exactly right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's self-control.
Self-control.
That's right.
Well, that's why this was super weird to me because I thought Christmas Day is the right answer. I didn't know that there were other people who were doing
Oh, they
different
are.
things.
I
Yeah.
didn't consider that.
Yeah.
So Christmas Day, I put Christmas Day ? Because the only other exception is if you have a party or something like that
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
give gifts at the
That's
party.
right.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, Christmas Day, it has to at least be Christmas Day.
Yeah. But there are those families. And now I've offended every one of them.
We're Christmas morning people.
We're pretty universal in that then. Okay, so next question is complete this sentence. The best way to spend a Saturday in December is blank.
In front of a warm fire.
That's a good
If
thing.
it's cold.
It is cold.
If you're from Mississippi, it's cold every
cold.
Saturday in
Yeah.
December.
hmm
Yeah, in front of a warm fire.
Yeah. I would say there's two things here. It's football time every Saturday. I'm going to be
Roll
watching
Tide.
me some Roll Tide on Saturdays. And the other thing that would be happening is Hallmark movies.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two things that I would be watching.
Yeah.
I feel like Saturdays in December are inconsistent because we always have something going on a Saturday in December, it feels like. So I don't really know, but I really do love driving last minute shoppers crazy by being an added car in traffic. I get so much joy out of sitting in traffic during the holiday season and just watching.
That's a spiritual issue.
Heart check.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Heart check.
I love going.
I would like to be a problem to every other person.
I just go and walk around and watch people. And I love watching people shop. Like last night I went to Target and I was watching people pick out their wrapping paper. And you could see the tension in their face going like, this isn't what I wanted or what I was hoping for. And part of me is like, if you would have shopped earlier.
People watching is fun.
That's so fun.
It's fun.
Kathy, your Saturdays.
My Saturdays in December are usually spent at craft shows.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Craft
Yes.
shows and shopping.
Do you say crap shows?
Craft.
The Castle Christmas Craft Fair was really good this year.
I didn't make it to that one.
That one was
thanks to
really
the
good.
flu.
Oh, yeah. It was really good. Sorry you missed it.
My answer is home, not shopping. Shopping on Saturday in December is the worst. I just don't like it. I don't like being stuck in traffic.
Preach.
Yeah.
There's ways around it, guys. Come on.
Yeah. I'm the guy that's at Schnucks, the grocery store, at 7:30 in the morning
To avoid people.
to avoid people.
Yeah.
That's the correct time to go to the grocery store. I know some answers to this one already, but on Christmas Day, would you rather have 3 feet of snow or no snow at all?
I love cold weather.
You lie like a
I was going to say, that is not true.
He,
So,
You talk about me.
He is now-
Heart check.
he is now, Rachel Bland is rubbing off on Ryan Moore. in this room.
I don't like cold weather, but it would be fun to have a snowy Christmas as long as December 26th, it was 75 degrees outside.
Wrong.
That's my answer.
Wrong.
I'd rather have 3 feet of snow.
Wow.
Yes.
That was a
Same.
surprise.
Same with
Yes.
Bobby Pell.
Yeah, I'd rather
3
have
feet of snow.
I'd rather have a lot of snow, especially on Christmas. Let's snow it in, have to stay in, figure out how to get along, play Ticket to Ride.
Baby, it's cold outside.
You
My
know,
least favorite Christmas song.
Let's do some stuff.
You say Baby, it's cold outside is your least favorite
Yes.
Christmas song?
Oh, yeah,
Why?
yeah.
We've talked about
That's
this.
terrible.
Yeah, it's a terrible
Listen
song.
to a
Terrible.
past Christmas podcast,
Yeah,
and
okay.
I'll explain why.
Okay.
It's terrible.
I 100% want the 3 feet of snow
Yeah.
all the way.
And
I'm
for those of you who don't know, just watch Rachel's Facebook feed, and she'll always be telling you it's about to snow.
yeah, it's true. Right now there is
4
a
weeks
chance.
out.
I usually don't.
weeks
I
out.
usually don't. Yeah, it's true. I usually don't post about it until it's like the week or the day of. You never know with the weather, people. But on this one, I bet like 73 models out of 100 and some odd are predicting snow. So I think it's gonna happen. I actually think it's gonna happen.
But they're already saying that it's going to be too cold and too dry for snow, really.
Don't ruin my white Christmas
Not to
dream.
burst your bubble. But the models I
Ruining
read,
it, baby.
No.
This may be an awful podcast to listen to, but this is a wonderful podcast to do.
I love snow. Any time of the year.
Kathy.
I am Team Snow.
Woo!
Wow.
If it's going to be cold, there needs to be snow to go with it.
Amen.
I would rather have no snow at all in Indiana. If I was living in Massachusetts or somewhere where they actually
know
plowed
how
the
to clean
streets
it.
and know how to clean the streets. Because, I lived in Massachusetts for 5 years, and I thought what they did there was normal. But then I moved to other parts of the country, and I guess that's not normal for them to actually plow the streets. I'm always traveling over Christmas, and so if we have snow, my life turns into the John Candy movie, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
so
Classic.
that's no fun. I would rather have no snow, so I'm the one exception.
Right.
If someone offered you a gift card to any place of your choice, what store or restaurant would you choose? And this is a gift to our congregation.
Yeah. I would not turn down any gift card. I'd be grateful for anything.
Yeah.
But probably Amazon, honestly, just because there's always something you need on Amazon and just the convenience of it. Probably Amazon gift card.
Mm-hmm.
Probably my favorite place to eat right now is Mission. And so I'm a Mission barbecue guy right now.
I always go back and forth between Chick-fil-A and Moe's. Those are my go-to places.
I would come back and say what Ryan said is true. I'd take anything.
That's, yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. So, yeah, great.
I am a Bath and Body Works fan.
Oh,
yeah.
that's good to know.
Candles.
Yeah. That's good to know.
I
Yeah,
have.
and they had a huge sale last weekend.
They did.
Were you there?
And I participated.
Her Saturday,
my husband.
her Saturday in December. Dreams coming true.
I spent the last 2 Saturdays there.
That should have been your answer for the last question.
Right.
Bath and Body Works.
Yep.
I am appreciative of any gift card. Food is generally good. It's a way to have a cheap date with
Yep.
the wife. My wife's a teacher. I'm a pastor. We're not rich. So that's super helpful. But I love to actually support the local stores and things like that. And so if you find me hanging out somewhere in town, it's at Secret Headquarters. Shout out to my friends over there at Secret Headquarters. And so that's a good place as well.
That's good.
Nice.
Yeah. If you were Santa, what is the type of cookie that you would like left out?
I love all cookies. Honestly,
Cookie
cookies,
monster.
if cookies are brought up here at the church, or we have an event where there's leftover cookies, it is a daily temptation to me. Don't eat all the cookies up here today. And so I don't know that I can answer that. I mean, I couldn't think. Like, I know a lot of people don't like oatmeal raisin, right? I like oatmeal raisin. I like all of them. I really don't know a cookie I don't like.
Yeah, I've always said that our spiritual love language at church for staff is leftovers.
Leftovers, oh, we
Food.
love it.
Yeah,
Lori, Eric, don't throw it away.
We'll eat it.
we'll eat it for sure.
So I'm giving Ryan my oatmeal raisin
Yeah,
because oatmeal raisin is probably the only cookie I'm not a big fan of.
raisins are the devil's chocolate chips.
Yeah, you run into the raisin and all of a sudden you got a disappointment.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I'll just give Ryan my oatmeal raisin.
Okay, so I thought it was not just cookies in general, but specific Christmas cookies. So I said those ginger snaps or gingerbread cookies, those could stay off the plate. I'm good with that. I don't like super hard cookies. I like more soft cookies, so that's why I'm
You're
not.
big on texture.
I am, yeah.
Milk.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need a glass
You
of
need a
milk.
glass of milk and you dip it.
Dip it in
Dip
there.
it.
Yeah, well.
You're
there
not a
you are.
dipper.
Not really. I just like the softness of
Okay.
the cookie. Crunchy on the outside, soft on the middle.
Mine would be the Mexican wedding cakes, I think is what they call
Oh,
them.
wow.
I love those.
Wow.
I don't know
The
what
little
that is.
the little balls, and they're
It's like
dry.
flour and butter and
Yeah.
pecans,
Wow.
dipped in powdered
Powdered
sugar.
sugar.
They're
Kathy,
delicious.
All that
Kathy,
sounds good.
that's disappointing.
I'm sorry,
I'll
they're
make
too
some.
dry.
Yeah, I'll
They're
eat
just
some.
too dry.
Yeah, that's
They're
wow.
too dry. It's just like a little ball of dry.
Wow.
I don't know.
It depends on how much butter you have.
It's not my favorite.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sorry.
anything chocolate chip or macadamia nut.
You're not?
What?
Yeah.
You're not into that?
You don't like chocolate chip cookies?
I do like chocolate chip cookies. Is this?
Hang
It
on.
says, what type of cookie would you like left out?
Left out.
Oh, we took it as meaning like
We took
it would
this as
leave
the
off
ones you
plate.
don't want.
Oh no, this is like left out to eat.
Oh,
Oh,
Well, that
yeah.
requires another round.
Yeah.
See,
Totally misunderstood
We have to
that.
redo that.
see, we took all of this question as this is the one you don't want to eat.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
well, we better redo this question then.
That's why I was like, I don't want to eat gingerbread snaps.
I don't want to eat oatmeal raisin.
We'll have to redo
Oh.
that one.
I see how you're asking.
Oh, well, we
Yeah,
better
I get
redo
it.
You
this
left
question.
it out like for Santa. I'm sorry.
Because we don't want people to get confused and be like, here's a plate of oatmeal raisin cookies for Ryan Moore.
Ryan will eat those.
Ryan will eat
Raisin.
them. It's Bobby that won't eat them.
What cookies do you like?
All
All
of them.
cookies.
All cookies. I really like chocolate chip.
Yeah.
I really like chocolate.
Yeah, so my favorite cookie would be you and I think are going to be similar, Matt.
Yeah.
My favorite is like chocolate chip and anything macadamia.
Yeah.
That's where my heart is.
Mhm.
By the way, butter pecan. I like any of that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah, I'm a chocolate chip connoisseur, so I like the salty version of a chocolate chip cookie. I love Mexican wedding cakes. Love them.
Sorry.
Kathy, what's your favorite cookie?
What's your favorite cookie?
I love the iced sugar cookies.
Oh yeah,
Oh, those
those
are
are good.
I love making those too.
Those are good.
Yeah. Of course, I love chocolate chip and macadamia. So,
That's good.
yeah. The one serious question. So, what is one thing that you're grateful for this Christmas season?
I'm grateful for this church. I really am. I'm grateful for the church. I'm grateful for the staff that we get to serve with, and we have fun together. We enjoy serving together. It's a good chemistry here. I'm really grateful for this year.
Yeah, actually, I was going to say the same thing. I was talking to Kathy this morning about the questions. I looked at the questions for the first time about an hour ago. I enjoy going to work, not only because of what I do, but because of who I get to do it with. It really doesn't matter where you work, wherever you work, you want to enjoy where you work, and who you work with has a massive impact on that. I would just say one of the things I'm thankful for is who I work with, and I'm very grateful for the staff and the team that we have here. They work hard, but they also are enjoyable, and we have fun with each other. And I think that that's a gift to the church, but it's also a gift to each other. And so I'm grateful to be able to lead the staff.
Yeah. And you should listen to the podcast and hear that we do enjoy each other.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's exactly right. That's why we do some of these fun podcasts. So that hopefully congregation can listen in and see a staff that plays together and has fun together. It's real. This is not contrived. This is us.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm grateful for Northwoods too. I wrote down the word hope, though. Just the season of kind of what's happening outside of church in general for me personally is there's a lot of hurting going on, and just recognizing that there is hope in Jesus with Christmas. And I think just the promised hope that Jesus is coming back is just super encouraging. And so right now, I think I'm just really grateful that there's hope in Christ.
Well, mine was kind of similar to your guys's. I'm thankful for the people I work with, the people at church. Most of my friendships are at Northwoods. It makes a difference when you work with people that are your friends. And, you know, I've had a lot of other jobs, and a lot of times you can't say that about the people you work with. So I'm really thankful for that.
I'll say today's my daughter's birthday, so I'm thankful for her. But it's interesting how your relationship with your kids change. I'm thankful that she's my friend. And
Yeah,
so
that's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I think it's appropriate for us to just say to the church, we recognize not everybody's in the same place going into Christmas. Some people are hurting, and some people, you're having a wonderful Christmas season, but we really do wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Bobby, what would you say to somebody who's struggling with grief? Because this is a time of year where people miss people.
I'd say it's hard.
Yeah.
I'd say it's hard. I told Amy this last night. She was coming back from Greencastle, and I saw a Facebook post about my sister, and I was in my office, and I just started crying. I'm, 300 miles removed from the situation.
Yeah.
But grief is real, and you don't get over things by the snap of a finger, or you don't get over it because someone says get over it.
Yeah.
The good news really is what Rachel was saying, which is that this season is a reminder that God became flesh. He did this for our sake. He is touched by our pain, and he understands it, and we have hope.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's not always easy to see, and it's not always easy to feel, but we have to remind ourselves of it. He understands our pain, and we can turn to him, and we should find our hope back in him.
Amen. I will also say Christmas is a time where we can remember people. We don't have to put our emotions up on a shelf or put people up on a shelf and not talk about them. We can remember people and share good memories of people, and it's certainly an appropriate thing to do.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, on that note, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night, and here's to no snow on Christmas time.
No.
3 feet is coming. 3 feet's coming.
That's right.
No, I don't want to be prophetic this year. Bobby, would you like to talk about our services for Christmas?
Yeah, so just a reminder to everybody, invite people to come to Christmas Eve services, which are at 6 o'clock and 7:30 on Christmas Eve. Both services should be an hour or less. And then we're also having one service on Christmas morning. That service is at 10:45. It's going to be a family service, so your kids will be with us in the worship service. I believe we have childcare for 4 and under, and that service will be an hour or less. And we're saying that so that you understand if you have plans at noon, we're going to be out before 11:45.
Yeah.
We want you to be able to come and be able to go, but yet also be able to spend some time that morning in worship.
Yeah, I got to get on a plane that day, so we'll be out before 11:45.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay, but be inviting people, worship the Lord, spend some time that weekend thinking about what Christmas is about.
Amen. And bring your family.
That's right.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks for tuning in to the Northwoods Church Matters podcast. If you'd like to find out more about Northwoods Church, you can visit us at our website, www.northwoodschurch.org. Again, that's www.northwoodschurch.org.